Hey, what's up, everyone? This has nothing to do with the stock market. This has to do with the gambling. A couple of people asked me to make a video on my technique on how I've been winning at the casinos. It's only happened a couple times, so this is a brand new theory, but it has worked each time I've gone to the casino floor. I'm going to test it out again here. I live in Idaho, so there's not a casino here. Well, there might be, but there is actually one about an hour and a half from here. But I'm going to go to Jackpot, Nevada here soon, get a room and go and see what I can conjure up there. I'll do more videos there on this technique. But for now, I'm just gonna tell you what I did this last trip in Vegas. I went to Resorts World, had a great trip. One of the first things I would point out is people always say don't use your player's card because they're tracking you and they can make you lose. I don't know, all that stuff. I used to believe that. I actually did used to believe that, and I stopped using my player's card. I stopped getting the perks, and in essence, I kind of stopped going to the casinos because I was losing money and not getting any perks. So, uh, get a player's card everywhere you go. It takes a couple seconds to sign up. It doesn't cost anything. You're gonna get perks. You're gonna get meal vouchers. You're gonna get free overnight stays. You know, you get a few. Some of them will give you free slot play right off the bat, drinks, etc., etc. You're gonna get all sorts of stuff from it. So I would always advise to go get a player's card. You can use it every time you play. Get those points, man. Get the perks of this, because worst case scenario, if you lose the money you go in with, um, it'll come back some sort of way in dinner vouchers or something. So go get your player's card. The second part of this kind of sucks, but you got to have a little experience. You've got to have had gambled before. It's going to be hard to go in for your first time and do this, because you got to have knowledge of the games you like and don't like. And I a lot of people say to go to the old school machines. You know, they're less volatility. I'm kind of iffy on that because I've spent a lot of time on those and lost a lot. So I don't like to go to the brand new ones that are like way too digital and everything's no actual button you push. It's just like a flat. You know what I'm talking about, I think. Um, but it's personal preference, I think, as far as the machine you're going to go to. So what I did, I went in to Resorts World, like I said, in Vegas and another casino. Actually, I just went to Resorts World. I didn't gamble anywhere else. That was the other thing I did. I decided where I stayed, I was going to put 100% of my money in. I wasn't going to gamble anywhere else, even though the temptation was strong. If I was somewhere else, I was going to use my player's card, and every dime I spent was going to go into that one spot. And that's a good reason to find a spot that you like. I like Resorts World. It's comfortable. It's nice. So I'm going to go that route for now. Um, but yeah, so that's part of my technique. Exclusively in the casino you're staying at, or just pick one casino you're going to hang out in and just do that, even if you're not staying the night. So have some experience in the machine that you're playing. Make sure you're comfortable, not stressed, not going in there with money you can't afford to lose. Make sure you have a couple $100 that you're just willing to lose and walk out if that's it. um, you have to be willing to lose in order to win, if that makes any sense. So you can't go in there and be stressed out already, because it's just not going to work out. So you got to experience, comfortable, player's card, one casino. Now I'll go to my machine and I'll pick. Let's say there's 50 cents, $1.25, 250, or a $5 bet. I always kind of go middle ground, but let's just say you're starting with a $5 bet. So you hit five. What I do is I hit this. I spin it 3 to 4 times. If it doesn't hit anything that amounts over what I bet in any of those 3 or 4 spins, then I move on to another denomination or another amount I'm betting, and I keep doing that through each one, or until I just say, "Hey, man, this ain't working out." So I would go through the machine. Um, so I started out at like the lowest minimum; it wasn't hitting. I went to the next one, wasn't hitting. Went to the next one, wasn't hitting, and then on the third or fourth one, it hit like $10. So then I kept going, and then it hit me a little bonus, and then it kept going up from there. And then it started losing. I hit, you know, 4 or 5 times, and it just lose. So I switched denominations again, and it wound up doing the same thing for me. These things are all programmed. As soon as you push that button, it knows the result, even though it's spinning and spinning and spinning. So even if you hurry and press stop, and it's not going to make a difference. From the moment you push that bet, it knows the outcome. Um, So, also the other thing I would say is if you win something, just let it ride. Let it run. Take your time, enjoy your time there, because if you're running through it fast, I've noticed it's almost like you're not comfortable, you're stressed, and you lose faster. Once you start to hurry through it, it doesn't work. Um, if it's just bad and you just can't win anywhere, walk away. Come back another day, wait a few hours, go eat, whatever you gotta do, but don't force it. Um, Also, if you're doing this like I was, I wound up hitting a hand pay like on my second machine. I had dropped like $100. I was down. I had 200. I was in a play, and it hit a hand pay. So I hit a hand pay. I stayed on that machine for a little bit. Didn't do anything else. So I would say if you hit a hand pay or something big, you can run it back a couple times, but then move to a different machine. I wound up hitting another hand pay, and then hitting after that the next day a couple machines, not for hand pays, but a few hundred here, a few hundred there. So all in all, it's a good experience. So that's what I did. I'll go into a casino, like I said, here in a couple weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, and try my theory out again. I'll record a little bit and see if it works out. So that's the main thing. You gotta have some experience. Gotta be comfortable. Spin 3 or 4 times max. If it's not equaling up to what you bet or more, move to another denomination or amount that you're betting. And if that machine just ain't hitting, move along. Also, machines, they say they don't, this is a personal preference. They say that all machines are programmed, whatever, but I do like to get some that are away from like blackjack tables and kind of by an aisle. And anytime I'm tucked away and hidden, I don't do so well. And I will say I have hit jackpots before tucked away, but it was very rare. So something that's visible. Um, Anyways, yeah. And after you get your hand pay, leave the machine. And don't get greedy. You get a hand pay, you could leave the whole casino for a day or two and try it again. So, because I did do that one time, I hit like 800 on a machine, and I started doing this technique where I started moving faster and kind of getting out of rhythm and not comfortable and spacing out, and I dropped the 800 I won. I put it all back except like $100. So, but like I said, I was in Vegas, the Resorts World. I hit a few times. Was able to pay for my stay, pay for our shopping, pay for our food. Everything was paid for by my winnings, and I'll still get some comps coming in because of the card I used, and I'll go back and do it again. So have a good day. Hopefully that helps. Like I said, next week or the week after that, 1 week to 3 weeks, I'll be going to another casino and trying it out, and I'll record it. Hopefully it helps you guys. Don't gamble more than you're willing to lose, because there is times where you can just lose. The ATM, what I would do is go in with a couple $100 if you can afford it. If you can't afford it, you shouldn't even be in a casino. But a couple $100 that you're willing to say, hey man, it's a risk, it's a gamble. I'm willing to throw it away if it doesn't work. And then if you lose, don't hit the ATM. Just walk away. Come back another time. Hopefully that helps you guys. Get some hand pays. If so, let me know in the comments if it helps you. If you're at a casino now, let me know. Have a good day. Peace.